Hello, this is RSN8887, and today I want to show you one of my favorite modern Commodore 64 games. The game is called A Pig Quest. I'm playing here, doing a Let's Play on my MiSTer FPGA with my Competition Pro Ultra Short Throw Old School joystick. The game came out in 2023, and technically and in every aspect it is amazing. It has so many levels, so many screens, such nice music and graphics. So I will change this to a standard C64. The sound chip for this one should be the 8580 for this game. And then the game, you can buy it for $10 on itch.io as an Easy Flash cartridge download version .crt file, but you can also buy a physical copy of it as a cartridge. A Pig Quest, here it is. So I will play as always.
18.
Oh, cool, there's some speech. Piggy 18, it's a joke. Here's the wonderful title screen of A Pig Quest. So, as always, I will play without cheats, trainers, without any solutions or anything. I will just show you the game as I practiced it. After I have practiced it for a while. So I've practiced for about a week now, and I can finish this game. I finished it twice already on normal, so I can do it. Let's see how far I can get today. If you know this game very well, you might think, why is he not going to that secret room or whatever? Oh, I have to swap joysticks. But the only secrets I can show you, I will show you, are the ones I found myself, because I haven't looked at any solutions or anything, so. Here's the wonderful title screen. Savona and Morissette are the developers. Photovision released it, are the publishers. And these people who made this game, they know the C64 really well. You can tell already by this intro sequence. Remember, the C64 only had 16 fixed colors. The music is also great here by Chiomo. The game has many music tracks, over 200 screens of an epic adventure here. Okay, I will start. So this game has 3 difficulties: easy, normal, and hard. And I always play on normal because the game is quite difficult. And on normal, it allows you to save your progress. It will automatically save the progress after every level. If you play on easy, that's not the case. So normal, I think, is the way to go. You can see here, I can select only the first level because I haven't finished any of the other levels. So we will start in level 1. I love the little intro screen here you get for every level. So I've practiced this game, as I said, for 1 week now. It requires a bit of practice, but you get better as you practice, so it's fair. It's hard, but fair. Look at this wonderful first screen. Something very important down there. At the bottom of the screen, we have a scrolling text, and sometimes it's very important that you read the text, pretty much always, because the game has some little puzzles, and the text will give you hints how to progress. Notice the sky, the little animated fire, the birds here. I'm this pig. My name is Frank Further. And you can see on the bottom left my health. I can shoot this little dagger. You can see my score, my weapon there, my armor. I just have this little purple shirt on right now. I have 1 key to open a chest. And very special in this game, there's also a foe status bar there that shows me the energy of my enemy that I'm fighting, and then the statues I've collected and the time. Here are the first enemies, so I can just shoot these enemies, and you see on the bottom there is the bar that shows me the energy of my foe, and when that's down, then they die. So you always have an indicator how many more times do I have to hit these enemies. The enemies in this game come in 2 types. There are the flying enemies, like these bats over here, that will come down towards you. This is my first chest. I will open it with the 1 key I have. This is a new weapon. Now on the bottom my weapon has changed. And then there are the walking enemies. The walking enemies will, when they see you, they will run towards you. When you shoot them, they will turn around and also run towards you. So one of the strategies in this game is to shoot the enemies only when they are very far away from you, and then you will have enough time to shoot them a few times before they get to you. There's no block, but you can jump. So you can just jump over the enemies when they get too close. Notice the wonderful graphics here. There's a giant pig statue. The shading on it, the light. Am I the chosen one? So now, this is now my mission. Chosen? No, you are not. You just found the door to my temple. There must be an adventure to be lived. The quest to be fulfilled, right? He says there is no quest, but then there is a quest. You might as well call it a quest, yeah. So this is the some kind of pig god. You could try to find the other 5 pieces of the statue. So the goal in the game is, at least in the first 4 levels, is to find these blue pig statues. One is here in front of me, I'll pick it up. And now on the bottom on the status screen, I have picked up one, it shows me there. I'm also getting a key here. Notice the details. The flame is affecting the chin of the pig statue there. The sound has changed. The music changes many times during the levels. There are so many music tracks in this game, different music, depending on the situation you are in. This gives me a better shirt, a better armor. See, now I have a gray armor. That means the enemies will hurt me less. Notice I'm waiting until they are far away from me, so it allows me to hit them a bit more before they get to me. So some parts of this game took me quite a while to figure out. Here's already a little bit of a puzzle. Oh yeah, and these flying enemies can be quite annoying. Always try to keep them away from you. Now I've already lost my weapon. After you shoot it, some time it goes away. For some time it goes away. Notice here, I hit this machine, I touched this machine and the big boulder moved up. What I will do here is, because I've played this a few times, I will lower the boulder again, because later on I will have to go through that door up there. So I flipped the switch, and in a different room now, the door opened. Over here, you see on the bottom right, the door has now opened. Here's a giant spider. This took me also a while to figure out, but you have to kill the spider when it's underneath the platform, so you can use it as a kind of stairs. Jump off its body and jump higher that way. So notice the faux energy on the bottom. I will try to kill it when it's just underneath that platform. This is also a bit of a puzzle, because the spider always comes back, so you can't kill it. You just have to use its sleeping body as a platform. The game is full of these little mysteries and secrets you have to figure out. And one of the difficulties of this game is that you have to hit the enemies quite often before they die. And some of the enemies will appear over and over again when you enter a room again. So that's just something you have to get used to. Now I'm getting my first bigger armor. Notice I have a helmet now, so I can withstand more direct hits. I like how the rooms are designed. It seems like there's so much detail in the rooms. Almost every room in the game has its own little details and characteristics that make it unique, that make it less boring. I like to always get rid of the flying enemies as much as I can, because they can really annoy me. Another key. So I've played 1 week every evening. I've played a little bit. This is a nice little puzzle sequence where you have to touch these glowing orbs to open the portals. These portals are actually doors. They just block your way. So you just have to touch these orbs in the right sequence to open the pathways. The skeletons are maybe the toughest enemies in the whole game because they resurrect and their little skull can also hurt you if you touch it. So always jump above the skulls of the skeletons. On the right here, on the bottom right of this screen, you see this little red potion. This is the most important item in the whole game, I think, because it replenishes your energy completely. So whenever you're low on energy, you want to grab one of those red potions, and there's not many in the game. So every time I see it, I'm happy because it tells me, okay, I can get new life energy here. Now this portal is open, so I can go through here. There's a giant enemy. I will just, again, let it walk away from me, then hit it when it's far away. This game does tend to throw multiple enemies at you at once. I got it. Here the fire is animated. The jumping mechanics are also fun. The game has pretty advanced jumping mechanics because when you jump, it sometimes pushes you up on the platform, so the jumping is not as frustrating as in some other games. When I first saw this a couple days ago, I first saw these screens, I was blown away. Look at the acid down there, how it's animated. Keep in mind, this is still the first level. It has changed graphics already 3 times. We went from the camping ground to the caves and now to these green slime acid caves. On this screen, there's a pig's head that spits out the acid on the left. Unbelievable graphics. Considering this is a Commodore 64 this is running on. It says on the bottom, the tree of woe will prove your might. There was another sentence there where it told me to light the fire. So I collected this little torch, and the torch allows me here at these pig statues to light them up. I have to light all the statues now. Okay, so in order to open a door later, so it is important here to explore everything. The ceiling here, you know, the spiky ceiling you see over there, it will actually hurt me if I touch those spikes. Okay. Now I have to go back because I lit the flames here. These two flames are lit, so now there's a little bit of backtracking always in this game. That thing that comes out of the acid there, out of the slime, it's a face, animated face. Another light I have to light up. So I know all this now because I've played it a few times, but when I first tried this out, I died so many times in these various rooms because you have to figure this stuff out. And sometimes it takes a while and a few deaths replaying the whole level just to figure out what to do. I want to light this. Why doesn't... Yeah, there. Now the door opened. This next room. In this room, I got stuck for a whole evening because I couldn't open that door. And see what it says on the bottom. I just must make sure that those two undead soldiers stay dead. Let me check if that plays again if I enter the room again. It doesn't. So if you don't... Oh yeah, it does. So you have to read this to understand what it wants to tell you. That took a while for me to figure out. It wants to tell you that you have to kill these two skeletons at the same time. They have to be dead at the same time. Then the door opens. I was so happy when I finally figured this out because I thought I could never finish this room. Now they are both dead, see, at the same time, and the door opened. So without the little hint text at the bottom, this would have been even harder to figure out. I love how cute the little pig is I'm controlling here. This is one of the strongest weapons in the game, the red sword. Full energy again. And now comes such a beautiful tree sequence here. This also blows me away every time I get there. At first I couldn't figure out how to get to the room on the top right there, but again, you just have to kill all these skeletons. On my second playthrough I figured this out. This is the best armor in the whole game. The blue armor. Now I jump up here, and here I have to kill these enemies. So I had to practice this level about 5 or 6 times to figure all the stuff out. With a bit of trial and error. Just a matter of jumping at the right time. That is exactly what I need, it says down there. Yeah, on the top you see this blue potion that now appeared after I killed these enemies. I have to grab that and go back down here, because down there was a cauldron. Now I've used the item here. He uses items automatically, and now the way on the top is open. See, now that barrier is gone and I can exit. I just finished the first level of a pig quest. When I first started this game, I couldn't even finish the first 3 rooms. What a wonderful ending sequence here. Level 2, Terror in Town. Here, the town is under fire. The sewers, that's my way out, it says, yeah. So here, I want to rescue all the other pigs in the burning houses and also the cats. There's a cat up there. And these fires here will hurt me. So I'm trying to avoid the fire. Collect the cat. Jump over here. Try to rescue this guy. Try to rescue that guy. key. Here's our first example of enemies that do not respawn. These enemies actually stay dead, even when I enter and exit and enter the room again. Don't forget to collect all the blue statues. Notice on the right, there is the life potion again. The best item in the whole game. It gives me full energy. Full life energy. I'm not collecting that armor because I already have the best armor, the blue armor from the last level. A part of the strategy of this game is also to not collect items if you don't need them. If they make you worse. Like, for example, now I have the red sword. I would not pick up a weaker weapon now. Why would I do that? This also took me a while to figure out there's a path here down. Again, the graphics completely changed. The music completely changed. Those green things are switches. One of the reasons I wanted to make this Let's Play video is to show people that this game is not as hard as you might think. With a little bit of practice, it becomes very doable. What I'm doing here is I shoot the enemies on purpose so they change their direction and come running towards me. Jumping over all the dead skeletons is important because their skulls will still hurt me. See, the switches I'm turning, they turn off some of these slime waterfalls. I'm basically turning off the flow of slime in this level. Here, another one. I think I had to practice this level about 5 times too to find my way through, find a good way through this level. Where I'm not wasting too much time. Now I flipped the real switch. The torch in the background, it's animated. Down here we have a room with 3 skeletons. It's not easy to kill them all. I'm not shooting now, I'm waiting till they're really far away and then I start shooting. See, now why they are running away towards me. But there's no point in killing them. They come back so fast. On the way back, I will just jump over them. Full energy, my favorite item, the life potion. The gold just gives me points. A new weapon, I needed that. Music changed again. On the right here, there's a little ball. That's a cannonball. I will need that later, so I'm collecting it. You can see in the status bar, it shows the item I'm holding. It shows that cannonball now. next to my sword armor, there's the item displayed. This guy's quite tough because he blocks some of my attacks. Here's another cannonball, but I can't pick it up because I can only ever carry one item in this game. That's where the backtracking comes in. Since I have no way to block, I have to use my jump to evade the enemy attacks. This is one of the tougher rooms in the game. Yeah. Ooh, this is not good. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Those machines lower the drawbridges. Those enemies are really tough. I'm gonna open this. Yes, there's some energy, some veggie. I want to kill this. Ooh. I need to kill this thing. Okay. My energy is very low. And I have 2 keys and there's another key, so... The cannon damaged the door, but it needs more cannonballs. Still the door is not open. I would like a better armor and I would also like more energy. But I also want to save some keys for later. There's the last cannonball. Do you think this contains... Let's try it. Maybe there's energy in it. No. Nothing. Crappy armor. Yeah, a little bit of energy, but also crappy armor. That was kind of useless. The chests always contain... if you start the game again, the chest content is fixed, always. So you can learn the content of the chests by heart using trial and error. I haven't done that yet, really. The stars are twinkling in an animated fashion, too. Last cannonball, the door's open. The levels really have epic length. A cave. There's some energy over there. Maybe I should risk it. Try to collect that ham shank over there. Nah. I will probably lose more energy trying to collect it. That chest down there has energy, I remember that from my last playthrough. But I don't want to risk it. Or do I? No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Ugh, I'm gonna try. This guy is pretty tough. Yeah, I can do it. And now I have 3 keys, so I can open that chest and grab the energy that I think comes out of it. Yeah. Meat and eggplant. This chest, I remember, has something good. I will open it. And in this level, I remember that I should save 1 key for the boss. I figured that out the hard way. Because there's a boss here and I died so many times because I didn't have a key. Because the boss room has a chest. There's a chest. I will open it. Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Will I get another key? I think I will. Look at this. There's a tree that looks like a hog. A key. The mushroom there is important. It will give me energy. That chest has something good. I think that chest has an armor. A good armor. If I remember it right. Sometimes it really pays off to save keys, because the good items come later in the game. Yeah. Now I have a helmet again. Here's the boss. I died so many times at this boss. Your quest ends, Frank. You'll never get past me. Diablo is his name. See, he stomps. He creates boulders. He shoots at me. And I will just also shoot at him. And now, because I have the key, I can get the super armor here. Easily. Because that key up there is hard to get to. Now it's just a matter of moving around. And notice, there is a whole nother life potion up there. Did it. I did it even without grabbing the life potion. Usually I grab that. This life potion is useful when you fight the boss and you run out of energy. So far so good. It's going well. I'm telling you, this game is not that hard. Just requires a bit of practice. And trial and error. Bit of memorization. But mostly it's getting to know how the enemies behave. What? How often do I have to hit this thing? So now that I have the 5 blue pig statues, and there's another one in this room, you can see it on the right there. So all I have to do now is grab this last one and go to the right. But I'll grab the gold. If you get to the screen without 6 pig statues, it'll just tell you, please come back later. Check out the animation here of the horse. Level 2 completed. Here is level 3, the Abbey of the Not So Dead. This is an homage to a previous game called L'Abbey des Morts or something like that, the Abbey of the Dead. Here the fog is moving. The flag is moving in the wind. Jumping around these trees is super annoying, because it's hard to tell which piece of the tree you can stand on. I want to get up there, so maybe I should kill this one bird, so I have some room to move. So this is also a cool level. This far, but your journey is far from over. From here on, follow the lights and pay attention to their colors. Okay, so he gave me an item there, a blue orb, and that blue orb will open blue stones. better weapon. This is ridiculous. Check out the stone below me. There is a Fairlight logo engraved into the stone. Fairlight is a famous cracker group from the Amiga times and Commodore times. A little homage to the demo scene. Here's the green one. Here I'm using a trick. The big trolls are enemies that do not respawn. That means they keep their energy between entering and exit the room. So I'm just gonna enter the room, hit it a few times, exit the room. Enter the room, hit it a few times, exit the room. Now he will stay dead. Did I use the correct audio? Yeah. I just heard a little audio glitch, but that's just what it is. Another troll. Here's a safe spot, you can't hit me here. And I'm finally getting a new weapon and an apple, a bit more energy, new weapon. Now I'm going downstairs, and here the graphics change completely again. Giant animated flames, magical flames down there, coming out of skulls. It is so cool. So cool. New music as well. Up there I can see the pig statue I want. These are some kind of fighting monks. Oh, I'm gonna open it, see what's in there. I don't want that. I have the blue armor already. This is the hammer. The hammer is one of the strongest weapons in the game. I think it's the strongest one, but it's also slow. It comes back like a boomerang. And it moves up and down together with me. On the right, you can see some of the little mini pigs, the little pig kids that I can save from their cages there later. I think the hammer is probably inspired by Thor's hammer. Or the hammer from the God of War series of games. The game pays a lot of homage to other games. Okay, now I have the yellow orb in my item slot down there. That means that now that yellow boulder will vanish. See, with the hammer I only have to hit the birds 2 times. Now this one will vanish. And I can continue here. Also really cool here how in the graphics we have this statue of this creature. And here I found a secret, here on the right. Here a life potion is in here and some keys and stuff. See, as soon as I hit the enemy, it'll turn around. They all do that. But it just requires a bit of patience. Yeah. Another blue armor. Why not? Free these little guys. Here, it's important to jump the right way. Because if you jump from this platform, for example, you will hit the spikes and lose energy. So I'm jumping from down here. And then here I'm not jumping again because I will hit the spikes, I just walk to the right. This took me a few tries to figure that out as well. So I was at some point I was thinking, why am I always losing energy here? Because I jump into the spikes in the ceiling. There's a secret entrance down here. Ah, I forgot to grab the energy in there. We'll do that now. Can I go back here? Yeah. There is a gravestone labeled Tony. I wonder if that is in reference to somebody. Life potion, why not? I don't even need that chest down there. I have the hammer and the best armor. I will rather save my keys for later when I really need it. Tony. Here I have to jump up in that tree. Because there is a blue pig statue up here and I have to collect them. Now I got the red sword. It's a little bit weaker than the hammer, but it's much faster. Okay, this room took me forever. Notice this room is called the Army of 7 Knights. 7 Knights, I only see 2 of them, he says on the bottom. If you just keep going here, you get to this screen and the door is closed and it just stays closed. And then eventually I figured out that I have to kill 7 knights on the screen. That's why it's called the Army of 7 Knights. Notice the weather effects here. There's rain with splashes on the ground. There's lightning. I think I can mostly only hit them from behind because they have their shields. Now a big knight appears. I'll just hit him from behind. Maybe I can jump over him. Oh, ouch, that hurt. Not a good idea. Yeah, but I can. No. This guy has a pretty long sword. I will rather just play it safe. And hit him from behind. Another blue armor. When I first played through this game, I was so happy about every blue armor, and now this is like almost like too many of them. Another hammer. I think I'll grab it. Now I got the key. In the last room I got the big key which will open this door. Now I'm in the Abbey. This is the homage to that other game. Abbey of the Dead, or how it was called. The way down here is blocked by a grave, which I can open later. So here I see there is a life potion up there. It looks so good, I want it, but I will not collect it now because my life is full. So I will save it for later when I really need it. Here I have to ring the bell. I'm making it a habit to just kill flying enemies as they get close to me, because they can get annoying if you leave them unchecked. They will eventually home towards you after a few seconds of staying in place. That was not good. See, now they're coming towards me. I have 3 keys, but I think I will save them. Yeah. I'm I'm very happy with my weapon and armor, so I'm not even going to open the chests. See, now this is open because I rang the bell that opened the pathway down here. Oops. Do I want to collect that? Not yet. So here are these skull doors, and they open when I have the colored skulls. So I will just collect the skull-shaped keys. Try not to waste keys. There's a path here. At first I didn't see that. Took me a while to see that. Ooh. Ooh. I want that key, so I have to jump at the right time. That hurt. See, just in passing, kill some flying enemies. The fortune teller. He shows me a picture of the princess. You are so beautiful, he says. So I will have to free her later. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Flying enemy. When you first start this game, playing this game, you will get so annoyed at the flying enemies. They're like homing missiles after a while. You always want to kill them from afar. Now there's a problem. I will look, my hammer is about to expire. Let's see what I'm getting from this chest. A new weapon, that's exactly what I needed. Because my hammer in the status bar was blinking, that means it's about to go away. Yeah, now this door down there opens. Jump over the skulls. Always remember the little skulls can become skeletons and they will hurt you. Even though the sword is quite not the best sword, it's still pretty powerful, especially against skeletons. I'm surprised. This door opens. Again, no cheats here. No trainers, nothing. Oh, that's a horrible little shirt. I don't want it. I'm going up here because why not collect some energy before I keep going? Since I left it here for myself. Some life. He keeps. Now I need a better weapon though. How can I get a better weapon? I can't, and there's a boss there. I will have to fight the boss with a really weak weapon. This is one of the hardest boss, or maybe the hardest boss in the game in my mind. It's a giant skull, and there are skeletons everywhere, so... And there's no point in killing the skeletons, because they always resurrect. I hate this boss. There's probably a better way to do it. The good thing is that there's energy up there. And another good thing is I can shoot his little flaming skulls that he shoots. Maybe... I can hit him from here, from the staircase. From the ladder. That makes it much easier. And I can hit him while jumping too. I have to hit him in the eye, the skull. Okay, I'm getting scared. I will collect what's in here. Another super armor, that's perfect, and life. So now I have new life, everything is good. I like that the developers put bonus weapons and items into the boss battle screens. But it's not over yet. Now I'm getting a red sword and I have to kill this thing. And it's just shooting relentlessly at me all the time. And I can't even hit it, it's too high. That hurt. Oh. It's kind of random where it moves, totally random. Die, yes. I did it. This is the end. Level 3 also. Finish. The Mountain of Mad Things, level 4. I'm keeping my blue armor between levels because I'm playing the game in like one go. If I die now and then restart the level, then I would not have the blue armor anymore. But what they do is they always give you a key in the beginning, and then there's usually a chest to get you some bonus item. So even if you restart a level, it's not so bad. You always get a good armor pretty quickly. I just wanted to say that the game does become a little bit easier if you play it in one sitting without losing a life, because you tend to stay with the blue armor for longer. This giant frog, I have to hit the crown. I have to hit the crown. You can see, because when I hit the crown, it jumps. And it makes a sound. The feedback is pretty good in this game. When you hit something, it usually blinks or makes a sound or something. You always know if you're actually hitting something, especially since it shows you the enemy life down there. Now I got this yellow thing, and this opened the path down here. The undergrounds. One criticism I have of this game is that the difficulty stays more or less the same. So if you play, the first level is not easier than the others. It's all the same energy. I need that. But that also means if you practice the first level a lot, then you won't have too much trouble with the later levels. But it does have a little bit of a flat difficulty curve. Here is the demon on the other side of the river. I have to destroy him from afar. And then I have to time going past these monsters. Here there's an animated waterfall. So cool. Another blue armor, why not? I think it means that I get to keep it for longer. I have the best sword and the best armor. I don't think I want that chest. Ouch. That hurt. Here, look at the eye that's drawn into the stone. Oh no, I need a weapon. Maybe let's do look at that chest back there. I can get a weapon from it. Definitely want a weapon. Yes! And it's a red sword. Perfect. There, I didn't pay attention and didn't jump when he shot at me. These skeletons are becoming pretty fast too. I think down there here is a hammer somewhere. If you look closely on the bottom there, there is a life energy, life potion again. I will keep it for later. I will collect it if I need it on my way back. Oops, I lost my sword. And that guy keeps shooting at me. That weird dog monster. Okay. Ouch. Luckily the lava doesn't kill me instantly, it just takes a bit of my energy away. This is interesting. In this room there's a hammer. And that hammer will always reappear. So in principle, I guess in this level, if you ever want a hammer again, you could just come back down here. If for some reason you find yourself needing a hammer. I think this chest is good if I remember it. Yeah, it gives me so much stuff. Maybe I should play on hard next time. It's almost like feels too easy for me now, honestly. It's been quite a while since I even lost the blue armor. Guess I will try hard difficulty next time I play it. Oh! Okay, so here I can... I'll just run through it, because I know there's full energy over here. So why bother with killing everything? Alright, okay, I'll kill this guy. Because here I get full energy. The life potion is always full energy. The foods like apples and ham shanks and stuff, those will be... The food will be different amounts of energy, but the potion is always full. Full regeneration. Here I have to free the prisoners that work in this mine and also collect hard pig statues. There's a big key that'll open the door later. I missed the little key. Do I need it? Yes. I want it. Oh no, what am I doing? This is not good, this is not good. This takes time and also energy away from me. But I want that key. That's what I should have done. Okay. Another key. I'm going left here, and now I'm on top of this monster face in stone. And full energy, exactly what I needed. And above me, the door opened. that's why I have the key, I think. Another hammer is also good. I want to go up there. Ouch. More prisoners to rescue. If you don't rescue all the prisoners, there's a door, there's a room on the right, on the top right, with a door, and it will say, I cannot leave without freeing all the prisoners. So you will not be able to leave this level, to finish this level, if you didn't free all the prisoners. Here are a few more, and another full energy. I think it's amazing that the game gives you so many full energy life potions and also so many blue armors in the later levels. But in the first level, you only get one of each or so. It's almost like the later level, like one is the hardest. Level 1 is the hardest level of this game, maybe. Certainly feels that way. Which is a little bit cool to new players who just come to this game. The first level is so hard, then they might just stop playing it and never see the wonderful graphics and hear the wonderful music and everything and see all the ideas and appear in the later levels. I want this hammer. What is in here? I still have 3 keys. Oh, another blue armor and eggplant. By the gods, what is this thing? This is another boss. It's Pisky's Creation of Chaos, it says. Up there on the left is Pisky. Pisky is the Mongol of King Spec. This is a really epic adventure. Epic quest. Pisky is pissed. For this enemy, I have to destroy the eyes first and then the brain in the center. It reminds me a little bit of Gradius, where there's something in the center of the boss that you have to... I'm just gonna grab the full energy, why not? Okay, it keeps throwing all these little flying things at me. Now I have to hit it. That's not so easy to hit. There, I hit it once. I just have to hit it a few times with the hammer. The hammer is so strong. It's already done. Pisky begs you, gentle knight. Pisky will nicht sterben. Spare Pisky's miserable life. Never hear of Pisky again. Let me live Pisky. So, man lässt den Pisky am Leben. Pisky schwört, die Schweine am Leben in Ruhe zu lassen. Pisky swears to leave the pigs alive. I think I just said that in German. Pisky hat sich in Pisky transformed into Astaroth and thinks, now I don't have to honor my oath anymore because now I'm Astaroth, not Pisky anymore. All the flags are moving in the wind. So when you get here, you think, oh, maybe I finished the game, because everything looks good, you have returned the statues. The king wants to see you. Make a wish. Well, make a wish. What do you wish for? And he wishes for the hand of the daughter. She says yes, and king gives his blessing, but then Astaroth appears. So the king was Pisky's father. Now the new task is to bring back the princess. Level 5. This is where the game ramps up the difficulty one more time, in my mind. I start here in the desert. And I kept my blue armor from the last level. Wasteland may seem lifeless, but it is actually inhabited by fierce creatures. So here we have these very quick scorpions that just really charge at you super fast. I'm really realizing now how much easier the game really is if you play through it in one go. Instead of loading your progress and starting, because now I start with the blue armor in almost every level, since I finish the level with the blue armor. Now I also have more keys because I saved so many keys. I will try to use them and see what's in here. That looks good. Another blue armor. One of the most beautiful rooms in the game, I think. A giant pig carved into the stone. These tornadoes reappear almost instantly after you destroy them, just something to keep in mind. The hammer makes good use. Here are these teleporters, so if I go here, this door will not open now. The portal of Herod. This is the way to my beloved Porchetta. I can sense it. So what I have to do is, I have to use those teleporters. The first activated teleporter is this one here, which teleports me here. Notice on the bottom in my item slot, I now have one flame. So for every new teleporter that's activated that I use, I get another flame, and I need 4 of those flames. So I will go to the next teleporter, which I think is here on the left. It requires a bit of searching sometimes. Here is one, because now these 4 wise men have appeared there. This teleporter will give me another flame. there's a new one here. You see the blinking one there above me. Now I have 3 flames. I will check what's in this. Oh, nice. Meat. And now you might think to go through this one, but I've already been through that one. So I will not go through this one here again. I will go left and use this one. This is a new one. Now I have 4 flames. And I left myself the life potion here again. Just for fun, I can collect it now on my way back to that portal. The hammer is so powerful, I just have to hit these things, these enemies twice. Now I wonder what's in the other chests, but I don't have any more keys. Ouch, that hurt. Here we go. Now this opens because I had collected the 4 flames from the teleporters, and I enter the well. A not very solid bridge. Here he says, that bridge over there can barely sustain my weight. I jump here on this little pig, and there is Porchetta in her prison. I found you at last. You came to rescue me. And here is the twist in the game in a minute. Notice the princess room. No, here, look at that. It has a little mirror. It has a bed there. It has a table with a chandelier, with a candle holder. It's so full of detail. I can't go through here, but if I go back, there's now a rock over there. The rock will make me heavy enough to fall through this bridge. There are way too many of these evil creatures, so now I'm being imprisoned, captured by Astaroth. And now, stupid ogre, he forgot to lock the door. It looks like I'm in charge now. Girl power to the max. Now I'm controlling the princess. This is a kind of a twist in the game. Who would have thought of this? Who would have expected this? And she has a pretty powerful magical staff. New enemies again, new graphics. These yellow orbs I can collect. They will open the doors with the yellow handles, with the yellow doorknobs. I have to go down there, and this arm from the screen creature takes a lot of does a lot of damage when I touch it, so I will try to avoid that. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well. This is maybe I think this is the toughest sequence of rooms in the game, where you collect these yellow orbs as the princess. See, they put skeletons in there with almost no room to jump over them. They give you almost no room to maneuver. But here, in this room, there is full life again. So that's important to remember, and I will collect it hopefully later. I want to go up there and collect that thing. And I will not even bother killing that enemy. I'm tempted to just go through the water here. Yeah, that was a good idea. Now I can collect the full energy over here. This was good. This worked really well. He's gonna shoot at me. I was lucky there. But these magicians, they actually reappear, they respawn. Where do I have to go? I forgot. Ah! I don't know where to go. I have to go up. Yeah, I have to go up. Okay. I remember now. I have to go up and up there. is another door that will open. Now another yellow orb. Now all I have to do is go back to the left. Ouch. And all the way back up here, I think. How annoying. Especially since those spikes, those green spikes will hurt me. Yeah, this door is open now. Okay. Now the door on the right is open. This looks good. This looks very good. I think I can make it. Yes. Now the final door is open. This takes too much energy. I have to jump like this. Oh no. This takes too much energy. What am I doing? Now. Yes. Jumped at just the right time. Kill this guy. Oh, I made it. Whew. This is easier again. Giant almighty hero statues. Here I have to collect these little fairies that are flying around sometimes, these blue ones. I can collect them. And I found a secret here as well, because up here, notice there's a little brown part in the wall, and that's a secret room which has 3 full life potions. So once you find that, then this sequence becomes much easier. If I go here, you see there's the oracle, but it doesn't do anything yet, because I have to first collect the magical fairies. I think he will say that, she will say that here at some point on the bottom of the screen. I remember I read something where she said maybe I should collect the magical fairies. Again, it's a bit hard to see where is a platform, where is no platform. There's another fairy. I bet there's one down at the bottom now. By the way, what a wonderful background here, how the artwork is done. It's just so beautiful. I feel like some of the best graphics in this game are in the later levels. There's another fairy there on the top left. Shall I collect another? I will collect another. Why not? There's 3, so might as well collect another one. Maybe collect the last fairy down here. Check the oracle. No, I need another fairy. I always keep an eye out on the faux energy on the bottom of the screen in the status bar, because it really helps to know how many more times approximately do I have to hit this or that enemy. There it is. The game communicates that pretty well. It also gives you some satisfaction because you hit an enemy and you see how much energy one shot took. That's it. I got enough fairies. Now the oracle shows me the future. The circle around this vision even moves a little bit. Even that is animated. He gives me a teleport spell. Once you free your soulmate, gather in the Chamber of Chills and you'll be instantly transported home. Good luck, precious princess. So all I have to do now is free my little friend, my soon-to-be husband. This is a case where the princess frees the husband. This is one of those rooms, the Guardians of Hell. In this room, I have to... behind the gate, but first these 2 knights, 2 mighty guardians must fall. So here, I'm safe in this spot. I found that out at some point the hard way by dying a couple of times and playing the whole level again to get here. Now he's dead for a little bit. So my goal here is again to kill them both at the same time. This means I will hit this one, the top one, until his energy... Oh, I hit him one too many times. Let's try that again. Okay, you see the faux energy bar on the bottom of the screen. So I will hit him until he has very little energy left, like this. And then I will start working on the lower one and kill that one. Once the lower one is dead, I immediately kill the top one. And now the door opens. And the nice thing about these two knights was that the bottom one cannot move through this ladder here, and the top one cannot climb across this little ledge. So there is an easy spot to kill them. Now we will get to a boss. The final battle, it says. I have to hit his belt. I'm always worried about my own energy here, but there are some fruit. There are some fruit up there. Now I have to hit his ring. How do I hit his ring? From here. This is a good point to stand. Hit his ring. His bracelet, I mean. Maybe grab an apple. Now I have to hit his other bracelet. Another apple, that helped. The apple definitely helped. Ouch. Oh, oh, oh. My energy is so low. This is not good. Okay. I killed him, but my energy is super low. Oh no. My energy is so low that I'm very... Here I have to jump. This took me a while too to find out, because in this room you actually have to jump from one room to the next. Took me forever to figure that out. And then I have to kill these guys. Ouch. And when they shoot me, that really hurts. Yeah. Okay, it's looking good. Energy, full energy, yes. I think this is the final boss of the game. I remember this. Over there, Frank Cell, I made it. On the right is Frank Cell, here is Astaroth. Not so fast, princess. Okay, he will just shoot at me and I just have to jump and shoot myself. And notice there's a life potion up there, so... Yeah, he shoots pretty fast and I will just jump at the right time and shoot. Now he teleports himself somewhere else. Where's he gonna appear? Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Just have to jump at just the right time. It helps to play this on the MiSTer. There's like zero lag on the MiSTer. So the character, you know, you can jump instantaneously. You can react very quick. I did it. I did it. The end. I finished it. I finished the pig quest on the video. No cheats, no trainers, no solutions, nothing. Normal difficulty. The game is hard but fair. And I played through from beginning to end without using a continue. What a wonderful game. And it's so big, it has so many rooms. The PGA team will be back with Igor. Ah, cool. I wonder what that will be. Years later. This is the sequence with the witch. I've seen it before. Yeah. She reminds me a bit of the game Cauldron on C64, that ridge. Look at the birds moving, the animations and the background, it's just so beautiful. So she revived Astaroth. I think I got my all-time best high score just now doing this video, because before I had 27,540. Let's see what my score is now. I think it's better than that. Yeah, 28,190. 28,190. It's my new best high score in this game. And I will use the MiSTer Easy Flash save cartridge. So on a real cartridge it would automatically save, and on the emulator, but on the MiSTer you always have to tell it, please save, so that the high score is saved. Now, if I go back to the title screen, you can see that now I can select all the levels here. Every time you finish a level on normal, you can from then on select it. I wanted to show something, and that is when I die. Because the game, in addition to everything we've seen, the game also has special game over screens for every single level. It's a different one. So I let myself get killed here. And you will see the game over screen of level 1. That's how it looks like when you die in level 1. Now, I want to show you, just for fun, I want to show you how it looks like when you die in level 2. Because it's different. Which is crazy that I don't know any other game which has a different game over screen depending on which level you die in. Let me die over here. Let myself die. Just stand in there. That's how it looks like when you die in level 2. You die in the village. Now I want to see level 3, 4 and 5, how you die in there. I've seen it before, I've died plenty of times in these levels, but not today. I will let myself get killed by this dog. I think he takes a lot of energy. Since I better not be the fourth little pig it says down there. Let's see how this looks. This is how it looks like when you die in level 3. Awesome. And let's look at how it looks like when you die in level 4. Here is what I meant. Now, of course, if you do it like this, you start with no armor, but you have one key and usually you get something good. Yeah, already you get a pretty good armor, so it's not impossible to finish the levels like this too, but you probably won't get the best high score this way, since this score starts at 0 if you continue in a level you've previously finished. I shouldn't have taken the armor, now it's going to take me forever to die. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to test something here, because I thought, just now I thought maybe there's a secret up there. I might die before though. I want to see if there's a secret up there. If I go behind that frog. Here, is there a secret? No. Okay. Well, it was good to check. Let's see how the game over screen looks here. Wow. I've seen these before, but I forgot. I played this game every day for the whole last week, every evening. Trying to figure out how to make it past some of the puzzles and stuff and bosses. Awesome. Let's look at how it looks when you die in level 5. Probably something in the desert. I'll let myself get killed by one of those scorpions or something. Or hear this. Or maybe the scorpion. Or the tornado, that'll kill me fast. Yeah, wow. One game over screen, more beautiful than the others. They are all so beautiful. Okay, well, that was my Let's Play of A Pig Quest, one of my favorite modern C64 games. If you practice it for a few hours, you will be able to finish it as well. Yes, it has the reputation of being super tough, but I don't think it's that hard. It's maybe just a bit unusual because of the way the enemies, they run at you so fast, so you just have to wait till they are far away from you and then start shooting them, jump over them, you know. I think I showed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye!